Hello and good evening. My name is Richard Jeffs. I'm the Vice President, General Manager at HCL Digital Solutions. And I'm excited and honored to be presenting to you from Tokyo, Japan today. As you will see today, we are taking a different approach than most companies do. And that is what we expect here at HCL Digital Solutions. We wanted to take an approach with Domino version 11 and Connection 6.5 with our announcement and announce it live from Tokyo, and providing you with all of our information real time. We'll be sharing with you the new functionality these releases will be providing to all of you. And we will be providing this in a similar way as Netflix, where you can leverage that information today, tomorrow, or in the future. What does this launch mean to HCL? This first and foremost means to us a reinforcement of our investments that we're going to be making in the portfolio. It also means that we are going to deliver upon the commitments that we make to all of you, our customers and partners. Our progression in delivering core aspects of our portfolio is going to be critical for our success, and it's partly balancing execution while innovating at the same time. This is our first HCL software release. We have done the development. We have leveraged our processes. This is HCL marketing this portfolio for all of you today. And what does this mean to our customers and our partners? It means we're investing and we're executing upon our commitments. It means our current investments have long-term value for all of you. It also means all of you should be as excited as we are about where we are today, but also where we are going in the future. What foundation does this give for all of us in the future? Our belief is, in order to have a future, you need to deliver on the present. You need to deliver on the present. We have investments we need to make in these products and reset that foundation. These releases are just the beginning of that foundation. The other aspect of investment and innovation for version 12 of Domino, as well as version 7 of Connections. We're excited about the value proposition we're going to be delivering in the future of our portfolio for our customers and partners. Again, this is just the beginning. We have established our long-term strategy and validating that strategy with our customers and partners every single day. What will you do differently as a customer, and how will you leverage our products? First and foremost, all of those applications that you have that are run by Domino today, you can modernize them. You can mobilize them. You can do all of that with no change. You will also have the capabilities of building applications faster than ever before. The key aspect for us around Connections with version 6.5 is about adoption and consumption. By taking advantage of the latest release of Connections, you will have the capabilities of tailoring user experiences to ensure driving adoption within your enterprise. And finally, the ability to leverage SameTime, leveraging persistent chat or federation across corporations. What an exciting time we have ahead of us today. And this is just the beginning. And I want to take the opportunity to introduce Andrew Manby, our Associate Vice President of Product Management for Domino. Hello, Andrew. Taking it from here. Thank you.
I'm thrilled to be here in Tokyo for the announcement of two significant releases, Domino version 11 and SameTime version 11. So let's get started. So Domino version 11 is the first and significant major release from HCL. As I've always said, we're about providing a modern stack, new tooling on a secure and trusted core. There are three areas that I want to focus on in the presentation. The first area is a new low-code capability called Domino Vault, which you're going to hear a lot more about. The second area is what we're doing to enhance the lives of the Domino developers. And lastly, integrating Domino into your enterprise architecture with Active Directory syncing. So this is how I think about application development in Domino. And with version 11, there's some tremendously exciting new features and capabilities. The overarching thing that I think about as far as application development is making it easy, making it fast, and making it open. So with that in mind, today we're announcing Domino Vault, a major new low-code capability for the Domino platform. I'm really excited to be able to bring that to you. In the second era for Domino designers, we haven't stopped there. Not only are we providing more platforms to Nomad, which I'll talk a little bit more about, but we're doing more around Designer and some of the inherent capabilities around LotusScript. And finally, we're continuing the drumbeat, which we started with version 10, around supporting full-stack web development with some exciting new announcements. So let's explore that further. So today we're announcing HCL Domino Vault, a major low-code application development capability for IT. If you're a Domino customer, we're giving you a capability that adds to your arsenal on a secure platform you already trust without having to bring in a new platform. Built and delivered on Domino, it ticks all of the boxes for low-code application development. It's enterprise class, it's open, it's easy, and it's fast to build applications. In fact, some people tell us it's 60 to 70% faster building applications. It also integrates with all those applications out there, SharePoint, Salesforce, ServiceNow, in fact, anything that has a REST API and Domino. It really promotes rapid application development and reuse. So get started with your IT backlog using HCL Domino Vault. This is tremendous capability. I know you'll be excited. So let's walk through a short video of Domino Vault's major capabilities with my colleague, Marty Lechleiter. Marty, take it away.
Introducing HCL Domino Vault, the new low-code app building capabilities for IT teams and business users, so that they can build applications to collect information, to track information, to automate processes, and to report and analyze on information. Creating apps is easy. You can start with a blank canvas by simply dragging items onto the page, editing their titles directly, adjusting the grid, adjusting items across columns. Everything is direct and simple. You can also start with a spreadsheet, like this course catalog spreadsheet. Simply point to the file, click through the options, and in a matter of seconds, you've got a live working application. You can also start with a template. Point to the template file, open it up, and deploy it. You can edit it, or you can use it as is. The apps you build can be responsive, so they work on any mobile device. A rules editor allows you to build dynamic behavior into your applications. You can integrate with any REST or web service, including SharePoint. Take, for instance, this SharePoint list. Let's grab a column from this SharePoint list and pre-populate a dropdown. Adding workflow to your application is easy. You simply go in and add workflow stages, specify workflow actions and the results of each action, and then optionally specify notifications and dynamic assignments. You can define role-based access for each workflow stage. You can easily extend and enhance your applications with common web development skills. In this example, we see Google Maps and geolocation being added to an application. But best of all, under the covers, Vault is creating real Domino applications, each with its own NSF, forms, and views. What this means is that you can open them in Designer to enhance these applications for non-Vault clients. And then you could use them in clients like Nomad. So in summary, you can build great-looking apps in minutes, which include powerful workflows. You can integrate them with SharePoint and other sources. You can extend them using common web development skills, and the apps that you create are real Domino apps. And best of all, it works on V10 and V11, and no additional hardware or software is required.
Thank you, Marty. So let's go from low code to going mobile with Nomad with zero effort. So we all know Nomad makes it really easy to extend your existing investment in your Domino applications with zero effort out of the box. There are two areas that we've also provided support to make the deployment and configuration much easier. The first is adding out-of-the-box support for the Marvel client from Panagenda. The second area is support for enterprise MDMs. So whether it's the device, the application, or the user configuration, we make it really simple. Also, in the realm of the designer, through all of the feedback that we've got from the community, we've added new capabilities to make it truly a mobile experience, whether you can swipe left, swipe right, or in fact adding a new floating menu action bar as well. What we've also done is given you capabilities to further improve the user experience. We've added a new app formula for platform, so you can detect exactly what device you're on. And lastly, with the new GPS capabilities built right into LotusScript, you can now contextualize weather and map information directly into your application and start enriching it for new possibilities. So basically, same apps, great security, great offline capabilities out of the box. So we all know that the enterprise IT landscape is rapidly changing for organizations. With this exciting new capability in preview, Domino Event Publisher for version 11 will allow you to better integrate your existing apps and processes with other applications inside your enterprise, whether on-prem or in the cloud. Effectively, Domino Event Publisher turns all of your document and folder events into messages that can be put out onto a message queue. What we've also done is working with the HCL Innovation Lab is to make sure that the format of those messages complies with a major new industry consortium, a standard called Cloud Events. And why is this important? Because this will help to drive interoperability and new patterns of integration that are truly cloud native. This means your existing Domino applications and processes could be more easily integrated with anything on the Azure cloud, could be integrated with some sort of stream processing or an Elasticsearch capabilities. The possibilities of what you can do are literally endless. This is another exciting innovation only from HCL. And another exciting aspect of version 11 is Active Directory synchronization, which is really important to enterprises and administrators of Domino and inside the enterprise. Imagine now is that you can seamlessly integrate with Active Directory on-prem or Azure AD using LDAP. This innovation means that administrators can save up to 30% of their time managing setting up users and group access for mail and applications. It removes duplication and complexity from maintaining that same information. We make it really simple to take security groups in AD to notes access lists. We make it simple to go from AD distribution lists to mail lists. This really simplifies the role and the task of the Domino administrator. So get excited and go out and try it. So as Richard mentioned, there are three things that we're announcing today live from Tokyo. One of them is SameTime version 11. And I would characterize what we've done with the platform is in two areas. Firstly, we've continued the drumbeat of SameTime version 10 to modernize the user experience. I'm going to talk about a little bit more about that in a minute. But one of the core areas of focus for us is removing the complexities and the dependencies on DB2 and WebSphere Application Server. This truly means that this is a easy to deploy, secure, persistent chat platform for the enterprise. Also, it's fully Docker enabled and ready for you to use. So one of the things that I know Richard talks to us about the whole digital solution suite is making sure that we can integrate and federate. And SameTime is no exception to that. So we really want to focus on what SameTime really excels at, which is a secure, persistent chat platform. So with this release, we're adding support for commercial and open source web conferencing solutions, be they on-prem or in the cloud. So as you can see here, there's a plethora of web conferencing solutions that we support, as well as an open source solution from Jitsi. There will be further news coming about a new meeting server capability in the middle of 2020 as well. Lots of exciting things happening with SameTime. So switching the attention to mail this time. So let me take what's on the left here. A major release of Notes version 11. And I want to thank, firstly, all of those members of the community that helped us with the user experience. We've shipped it with a new Notes standard template. We've still got more work to do, but we're truly on our way with improving the user experience of Notes. The other area where we focused is really around security and interoperability. And we continued what we did in version 10 with improving the Exchange interoperability with capabilities such as supporting meetings greater than 24 hours. So for those using a browser or a mobile device, Verse represents how you gain access to your mail. So while there's been multiple releases of Verse on-prem this year, there's a new one coming out at the end of this month, 1.09. And we continue to improve the user experience. It also includes some of the new HCL branding inside the product. And lastly, where we've been trying to focus is we want to get those iNotes users onto the VOP platform. And there's some exciting new capabilities in the product as well. So let me talk about the Domino server. So every release, we focused on improving the capabilities and the total cost of ownership of the platform itself. So in the first area, we've added support for two-tier storage for Deos. So now you can take your attachments and move them to the cloud with Amazon S3. And in some cases, up to 80% of your storage costs can be saved. In the next area, we've changed out some of the IBM capabilities of the Java Virtual Machine and the GS Kit and replaced them with the open and secure equivalents. And lastly, for Traveler, we've updated it to the latest standards to improve interoperability. So whether you're using your Apple Mail or calendar applications on your mobile devices as well. Having a vibrant Domino ecosystem is really essential, not only to our customers, but to our partners as well. And here's two great examples for you to take a look at. The first area is around calendar, free time, busy, and our partnerships with Approved Contact and On Time. Have you ever had that situation, one meeting, 8 people, and 3 companies? Well now, no problem. Through this partnership, seamlessly integrated with Notes and also Verse, you can now find free time to have that meeting, whether those people have their calendars in Exchange, Office 365, or Gmail. It couldn't be simpler. So today I'm announcing an exciting new partnership with a company called Panupta. Our partnership with Panupta makes it really easy for administrators to identify, diagnose, and resolve challenges with the Domino server when it's up and running. So whether it's actually giving you alerts, showing you the performance of the server, or alerting you to what's going on, you can get to a resolution much faster. So for more information about both of these partnerships, I encourage you to explore the rest of the Live from Tokyo content. But if you want to know something immediately about Panupta, go to domino.panupta.com, where you can see some demonstrations and more information and get started immediately. In summary, I'm really excited about what version 11 can do for organizations. I'm thrilled to have talked about Domino Vault and what it can do for building new applications. I want to thank you for taking the time today, and as I mentioned, I want you to explore all of the Live from Tokyo content. There's hours of presentations and demos for you to explore everything that I've mentioned in the presentation today. I encourage you to do that. So now let me bring up Daniel Baptiste, AVP of Product Management for Connections, to the stage.
Welcome. I'm so happy to be here and to join the mission set forth by the Digital Solutions team and the terrific example already set by them over the last 2 years, along with the Domino Forever community. To be able to participate in the Domino version 11 launch with our very first HCL Connections release is the result of incredible input from the Connections user community, insights from our valuable partners, and really a tremendous effort by our team in just 5 short months. Thank you for all your input. It's really been valuable. Today, I'll take you through why this can be a benefit for you and your business, whether you're a Connections user today or not. And I'll show you the specifics of what's included in Connections version 6.5 as we move forward. So let's go ahead and get started. Our primary driver this year has been to put our customers first. Whether you've seen us out gathering input in the social media outlets that we leverage, or the Let's Connect jams that we did all around the world, or maybe you've even submitted some ideas through our Connections Ideas Lab. Connections 6.5 is all about you, our loyal customers, and what you have told us is most important. We know the value that you place on the talented people in your organization, and that engaged and productive employees are at the heart of your success. People power your business, and Connections powers your people. This is our mantra. Connections is different from the other collaboration portfolios out there. By putting people at the center of collaboration, we have the opportunity to surface key insights that help you make decisions faster. Identify the expertise that you need by your teams to solve critical problems, and ultimately drive creative and innovative results. So why does employee engagement matter? We know from a vast array of studies by Gallup and others that even with all the technology that's available to us, employee engagement has not dramatically improved over the past decade. It's becoming more difficult to hear the signal through the noise. But what does that mean for you and your company? Most employees are not engaged. That means they're spending about 30% of each day truly focused on the work that needs to be done to progress their goals. And this costs companies huge amounts of money. How we onboard employees and bring them into our corporate culture matters. And the numbers show us that this is directly correlated to the costs associated with turnover, productivity, and the associated success of a company. So let's talk about how Connections can help. Connections provides a single environment for your whole organization to grow, collaborate, and change. As an individual, I receive a personalized experience via Orient Me, allowing me to view all the different things that are happening throughout my day and the updates that I need and matter most to me as an individual, all on a single pane of glass. As a member of a team or department, I leverage communities to track my projects, to see the latest guidelines or mandates that may have been set forth, anything that I need to know to effectively achieve my goals, and updates my tasks and content as I work with members of my team. Organizations can share the latest HR policies, the corporate mission statement, or executive blogs to reach employees corporate-wide to get them engaged. Share accolades across the organization when you know teams have made successful strides. Celebrate their success with great safety records, maybe engineers that have the best burn down rates. And we don't just work within the walls of our companies anymore, do we? So invite vendors, partners, maybe your customers to come collaborate inside your own Connections environment. These are the ways to drive engagement. Employees who know their mission, they feel appreciated for their role in accomplishing it, and they can successfully innovate across their department, their company, and the world to make a difference. So let's talk about the specifics of Connections 6.5, and then I'll show you. As I mentioned, this release is all about you, our loyal customers who we greatly appreciate. Based upon all the input we've received, let's talk about what's new in Connections now. Each of the areas we're building for 6.5 and beyond are really about adoption and the user experience changes we're making to further drive employee engagement. The way we work today is much more open. We want to collaborate with our partners, customers, vendors, but in a secure way. Connections Invite more smoothly enables people in your company to invite external users to collaborate within your own environment in Connections. According to a study by IDC, employees spend 2.5 hours every day. That's nearly a third of the average workday, searching for the information and expertise that they need to get their jobs done. Connections Sidebar will help change this by extending the Connections environment so that each employee can bring their personal network directly with them, having the expertise and content they need right at their fingertips. Here you see it popped out on a portal page, for example. By bringing connections out to where people are working, we're helping them see how valuable their content and activity in connections can really be to them, thus further improving adoption and engagement. 69% of employees are more likely to stay with a company for 3 years if they experienced a great onboarding process. Connections Touchpoint will simplify the new employee onboarding process and instantly get your users engaged. The tool itself is highly customizable to ensure that employees don't start using Connections with a blank slate. The foundation of their network is built to help each employee hit the ground running with a personalized experience just for them. Now that's how to drive engagement and retention. All right, so not to sound dramatic, but online file repositories are really where projects and collaboration go to die. So give your teams the ability to take the next step with rapid, agile project management fully integrated into the Connections experience. Kudos Activities Plus is an incredible partnership between our HCL Connections team and ISW Kudos, a valued partner of ours, whereby the entire Connections Activities app has completely been rebuilt from top to bottom to have a simple user experience and a more contemporary UI, driving ease and use of how you can manage your everyday tasks and projects. It's free with Connections 6.5. And of course, in all of this, we're delivering improved mobile experiences. Now available in the app stores are enhancements to the community catalog, providing more simplicity and flexibility, just like you're experiencing on your desktop now. Users can include a preview when inserting links into status updates from their mobile device. And if a website you're using supports it, selecting multiple images gives you a choice to pick the best one. And users can now share content from their mobile device directly from the share dialog as easily as they would upload a photo or a comment or something to Instagram, for example. I hope you like what you've seen so far, and we don't stop here. You'll continue to see us evolving the user experience, driving down the total cost of ownership in the component pack and other areas, and bringing in capability that matters most to you in the coming year as we drive to Connections version 7 next year. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at a demo of the Connections 6.5 capabilities that we've just discussed. And I would really like to encourage you, Connections 6.5 is available right now. It's live and on FlexNet, so please take the time to download it and take advantage of all the new capabilities. The power of a successful onboarding process can mean the difference in a truly engaged employee. While not sharing a full overview of all Connections has to offer, let's show you the valuable new features that come with Connections 6.5 and is available to our customers right now. As a new employee, with Connections Touchpoint, I am instantly connected to the people and communities that matter to me, based upon selections by my HR department, communications team, or whatever the company may have decided for me, as well as suggestions that Connections makes for me, based upon my location, job title, or reporting structure. You see, Connections puts people first. By connecting me with the people and the communities that will be most valuable to me, I can instantly get started in my new job and have the resources I need right at my fingertips, like key benefits information from the HR department that matter for me and my family, like the corporate mission statement and org chart coming from the topmost levels of the organization, so I am instantly in the know about who's who and what's what, like the community where my team has defined their charter, project plan, posted all the supporting content, and has been collaborating in a forum on their strategy to achieve the goal of the project. As a new employee, by taking these 3 quick steps, I've already been connected to every level of the organization in a way that is unique and personal to me. Now that's how to get engaged. Touchpoint is included in Connections 6.5 as a core component of the product and has a new look and additional customizations available for administrators that can maximize the value to your business. Something that will become more important beyond version 6.5 is what we call Orient Me. Here, an algorithm runs in the background, surfacing for you throughout the day the content updates, comments, and community updates that are most valuable to you based upon your relationships and preferences. Personalized experiences are how to drive employee engagement and user adoption beyond the first hire experience. In the coming quarters, you will start to see third-party integrations into this activity stream that allow users to not only see updates specific to their connections, relationships, and content, but also with Microsoft SharePoint, Office 365, Teams, and others. You can certainly anticipate that you'll see more from us as we build tighter integrations across the HCL Digital Solutions portfolio with Domino, Leap, SameTime, and others. This brings with it the chance for you to consolidate the way you work into a single pane of glass. Now let's talk about taking action. Because any of us with goals, a focus on KPIs, and a need to meet deadlines knows keeping track of who is assigned tasks not only helps you get the mission completed on time, but promotes open communication and drives clarity for the team. Activities, a component of your existing connections environment, has been completely rebuilt from top to bottom and is shared with us by our business partner, the Kudos Boards team at ISW. Whether you are building an employee onboarding plan to ensure you can shorten training time and assimilation to your corporate culture, or you're focused on driving customer retention and satisfaction with a key customer account plan, or maybe you're keeping track of all the many details and work streams needed for your latest marketing campaign. These are all examples of ways it becomes incredibly important to set timelines, assign ownership, and drive results on time. Activities Plus includes a newly redesigned user experience that allows for easy collapse and expansion of your activities, drag and drop to move around your tasks, and easy assignment of team members to those tasks. It is included free for all Connections customers in the Connections 6.5 component pack and includes the opportunity to easily try out the Kudos Boards functionality that literally millions of users have found so valuable to date. Now we know that the way we work today isn't simply inside the walls of our own organizations. You may want to collaborate with vendors, partners, and your customers to build relationship, track your progress on key tasks, and communicate innovative updates. Introducing Invite. This capability, included with Core Connections in 6.5, is available to allow you more easily to invite third-party users to Connections. Simply invite someone by populating the person's name and email address, and the invitation with a link is emailed to your colleague. Now, inviting a group is made easy by providing the ability to import a CSV file so you can invite all members of a team or vendor. Here you can see what the invitation might look like. We've included this template for you, which your Connections administrator can update with their own branding, logos, and colors to ensure Connections looks like your company. To learn more about how to simply and easily make Connections overall, leverage your branding, colors, and other customizations for your company, check out the Customizer tutorial on the HCL Digital Solutions YouTube channel. And finally, the last thing I want to show you today is Connections Sidebar. Well, I've talked a lot about the things we're doing to bring the center of gravity of your work to Connections so you can avoid the context switching and distractions that it can bring. Sidebar allows you to bring your network wherever you go. We know that our customers want help in driving user adoption for those not yet using Connections. Sidebar is another way to do that. With Connections Sidebar, you bring the power of your network with all its expertise, content, and activity directly to where you're working. Similarly, you can also provide updates back to Connections right from there too. Sidebar can attach to any internal website or portal for which you have control. Perhaps you're using Domino Experience for your corporate intranet. Simply and easily attach Sidebar and suddenly your portal is personal. I'd like to thank you for your time and encourage you to check out the other capabilities and content we've shared both in the Live from Tokyo portal and the HCL Digital Solutions YouTube channel. We are so excited for all the incredible innovation to come for HCL Connections. Now, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Francois Nasser, Sales and Services Leader for the Digital Solutions portfolio. Sayonara for now.
Danielle, thank you. That was awesome. I could not be more thrilled with the launch of the first HCL branded releases of Domino and Connections. Our teams has made commitments to you over the past year of the future of Domino, SameTime, and Connections. We promised that we would invest, deliver innovation that matters. And today, we are delivering our first installment. Some quick highlights of what you have heard today. Let's start with Connections 6.5. Connections has been powering your people since its launch 10 years ago. With today's announcement, Connections continues to deliver. With this launch, Connections 6.5 is focused on capabilities to accelerate employee engagement and adoption. And then there's Domino, which celebrated its 30th anniversary just 4 days ago. A beautiful updated user experience in the new Notes client, versed for desktop and mobile, making it easier to navigate and faster to get your work done. From the desktop to mobile with a snap of a finger, deliver your applications on the iPad, iPhone, or Android tablet with zero effort. Integration with Microsoft Active Directory, making your enterprise Microsoft directory the single source of truth for authentication. And finally, a simplified licensing model based on users. No more PVU counting. Our investment does not just focus on the products. Today, we are announcing the Domino Restart program. Our competitors have tried to convince customers for over a decade that Domino can be replaced. They have failed. Domino has continued to run their business even on version 8 from 2007. Still, the rock-solid platform it has always been, with V11, our customers and partners have asked how we can help them, and we are here to deliver. For our new and returning customers, we want you to be successful. We want to take advantage of all the amazing capabilities of V11. Stop wasting money and time, and let us help you by enabling the great features of Domino V11 with services investment with our business partners to upgrade your environment, modernize, and supercharge your applications. Now you're probably asking yourself, how can we upgrade and get the latest versions? Connection 6.5 is available today on FlexNet. Domino and SameTime will be available on December 20th on FlexNet as well. Get in touch with your HCL product specialist or your HCL business partner. Today is just a milestone on a fantastic journey that we are taking with you, our customers and partners. Thank you for joining us. Richard, Andrew, Danielle, come join me back on stage. Signing off from Tokyo. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.